Told you.
This is the moment Audias Flores Silvia, known as the gardener, was pulled from a drainage pipe in western Mexico by special forces. Authorities said his arrest was the result of a year-long investigation. He was seen as a possible successor to lead the Cartel Jalisco New Generation after its leader, El Mencho, was killed in a raid earlier this year.
Se trata de un operador criminal.
This is a highly relevant criminal operator who, for over 2 decades, consolidated a regional structure capable of coordinating the production and shipment of drugs, of supervising methamphetamines labs, and controlling the routes of distribution of drugs abroad.
The U.S. had a $5 million bounty on his head and is seeking his extradition. No shots were fired during the operation, but in the hours after his detention, gunmen set vehicles and businesses ablaze. The scenes echoed the chaos unleashed earlier this year after the killing of his boss, El Mencho. In the 2 decades since Mexico declared war on drug cartels, at least 10 major leaders have been captured or killed. Their fall often described by government officials as major blows to the organizations they led. Yet in that time, Mexico has seen violence rise exponentially, disappearances multiply, and drug production expand.
History dictates that the taking out of a major kingpin like this detonates a succession. And that succession in the organized crime world is usually violent.
The killing in February of the country's most wanted drug lord, El Mencho, was no exception.
The aftermath of El Mencho's killing left hundreds of burned businesses and vehicles across 20 states. But these actions, which are a show of force meant to create panic and confusion, are usually short-lived. What many Mexicans fear is what comes next, the conflict that arises as these criminal groups begin to fragment and fight for territory, and the government's ability to control it.
President Claudia Sheinbaum has assured Mexicans that her government is in control. But pressure from the United States to keep targeting cartel leaders, the so-called kingpin strategy, has intensified, and Sheinbaum may again turn to an approach that she has previously criticized as ineffective. Julia Galiano, Al Jazeera, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.